Video number 2 on my great walk through the farms and canals of Woking, Surrey, where I'm taking on the journey with me with my amazing content. So the idea of these videos is because I'm bored, basically. Not bored, need to get out of the house because I was stuck in the house staring at a laptop and getting annoyed. I haven't done any videos and it was sunny outside, and you're the ones who are suffering because I'm doing these videos that are now landing on your feeds. But so the first video is about just talking about why you should be putting out content, why you should be paying attention to content, and basically explaining to you that this whole series thing that I'm doing now is basically to hopefully show, even if it's just one of you, show you that it's actually very easy to get content out. Just put out a phone and talk. So you got to do, you don't have to worry, you're not trying to win the Oscars. Just talk and get on with it, really. So the first video was talking about that, really, and I talked about how with AI now it's got another layer of importance when it comes to content, because I don't know if anyone did it after the last video, but if you did put on the prompt, have a break, hover, and then press enter when you're on ChatGPT, the answer obviously would have been Kit Kat. Okay, so if you're, and that's because of the machine learning, like I explained in the last video. But if you're putting content out constantly about you being the expert estate agent in Woking or in your town, city, county, where it is that you target, and you're the one that's whipping that content out, be it on social, be it on blog posts, having other blogs and websites talking about you and your services, and maybe even linking back to you in like basically like business directories and local partners that you might be partnering up with, like your local florist and your local removal van company, whatever else. So basically these AI bots, ChatGPT, Bing Copilot, Google Overview, all the others, they're going to be collecting all this information, talking about you and your expertise in helping people sell homes in Woking. Okay, that reviews really help with that. They're going to be reading up reviews, definitely. YouTube, you know, like if you go into Google now and you Googled SEO for estate agents, all the videos are mine, which is a bit embarrassing. I mean, the content in the videos are good, but they're not well polished bits of content on the videos. I'm like, oh bloody hell, I better redo those and make them a bit more professional, you know. But content is where it's at. Okay, so I think with this video, what I want to talk about is I spoke a second ago about the AI and the machine learning. So let's sort of roll with that a little bit. Let's just go. I haven't planned any of this, by the way. Let's go with websites. Okay, SEO dead. Forget about the website, it's finished. Complete BS, right? You may not be getting the visitors landing on your website as much as before, but you're a local business, you're a local estate agent. You know, same with local plumbers and local hairdressers and stuff. You don't get really visitors landing on your website, but that's stuff that you do on the website, the blogs, the location pages, the service pages, the optimized home page, the backlink going into it, the citations going into it, all that nonsense. You're doing all of that so that your map pack is visible for when someone searches for estate agent near me. Okay, and so when it comes to your website, you want to make sure this is all content, to be fair, not just the website, but the 3 things you want to achieve. What 3 things that you want to explain: who I am, what I do, where I do it. Okay, those 3 things you need to be drumming out consistently. Okay, it's very easy then to the computers, these bots, search engine bots, AI bots, to understand very clearly who you are, what you do, and where you do it. Okay, and then with that also, what you start to find as well is that you might have some unique selling points, because there's some services that you really specialize in, and services that are spoken a lot through other sites and platforms and channels online that are speaking about that in more detail about you, for you as well. And so what that means is then, I don't know, let's say it's drone footage, you know, like professional drone footage company, estate agents in Woking, you happen to have more content on the internet talking about your services and professional drone footage and things like that, you're going to be found. It's simple as that. No, it's when you're talking about who I am, what I do, where I do it, you're doing it for the human. You're doing it for the human, so that people who read your content, people who see your content on social media and stuff like that. But you're also doing it so these bots understand it, get the patterns in that computer kind of thing that they're doing and stuff, and they put it out in front of the right people. So who I am, what I do, where I do it, have that on all of your platforms, all your content planning kind of stuff. But as we're talking about the website things today, the homepage will be about optimized homepage, Woking and surrounding areas, drop down of services, sales, lettings, drone footage, special floor plans, prestige, home staging, all this stuff that you do, include it, because you'll find that there's some agencies that don't do that and you do it. So better for you, but also in the eyes of the visitor, the user, be it human or a bot, it's still better for you, because you're adding more layers to what services you provide. It makes you more specialized. Okay, once you've got all those pages together, you then write those blog posts, don't you? You sort of monthly market update for this area and all those sort of supporting blog posts. We've got a ton of it. I'll do a video on that stuff actually as well. But that's called supporting content. So very soon you are dominating your market. Let's say it's Woking, for example, as being that local property specialist, because you've got all the foundational pages, the service pages, location pages. Then you've got all that content from the blogs and stuff. No one else has done it. You've dominated it. It's content.